Hey there everybody, welcome back to the FTB server that I play on with my friends. I'm Azuzu and I've done a bit of work on the off-camera. I left a bunch more for showing up as I did do my thought process through everything. Um, One thing we need is machine filters, and in order to get machine filters we need a specific logic matrix which requires spider eyes. And I noticed in the warehouse we didn't have any spider eyes and we have no real income of spider eyes as well. So I've decided to start upgrading our monster spawner to do so, to bridge that gap. So first off, I improved the exterior, made it look good, and I also added all of these here with the wiring down below so that the turtles turn on at the same time. And in order to make it look symmetrical, I put NOT gates on the other side, so when this one's on, it turns just that on. And then down below, same thing here. This is now on, goes all the way over, and only that guy's on. The signal doesn't feed back up and turn on the other wireless guys. But if you turn this baby off, that wire turns off. And then on the interior over here, boom! Secret doors are so cool. Decided to knock a few of them out. So we got blazes here, slimes here. This one's empty. Over here's Angry Zombie. This is the Wither Skeleton, and this is Cave Spider? Yeah, Cave Spider. So that's working out good, and I decided to also take care of, what else was there? Enderman and Creeper as well, which are going to be a dead drop, because I don't trust Creepers, and Enderman will just fly away if you hit them. Or if the turtles hit him, anyways. And I already added all of the wiring up here. I just need to set the frequencies and they'll be all good. If you forgot, it's literally just a wireless receiver with a NOT gate that goes down into the spawners themselves. And the NOT gate is to make sure that the signal is always on, because that inhibits the spawn rate of those tier 5 spawners. And the spawners were provided by Superman the Great. Got to give credit where credit's due, right? And then over here, it's to solve a couple problems, actually. Let's fly up here. So solve the overflow issues that we're having over here with multiple thing pods. And in order to get the machine filter, or the logic matrices, we added, I added solar arrays, because I actually kind of like the look of these things. They look pretty nice. I like the little fans spinning. I don't know why that one's not spinning over there. Probably because there's more battery boxes between that and the thing. And the interior here. Oh, I cleaned this up, by the way. I got rid of those ghastly old things, and I need to move these water tanks out of the way. I have a couple of logic matrices now. This is a logic matrix something or another, programmer. And then they're being made right here in the crystallizer. And they take a long time to make. It's a little asinine how long they take, but dang it. There we go. Got 60 so far, so that's not too bad. Almost got them all. That's 24 hours of waiting to get a stack. This has solved two problems, like I said. The issue in the warehouse and the issue with my alvearies. Got a couple of them now. I have some others down to do their magic thing. But one thing I found is with routers hooking up to these, they see everything as a valid inventory slot to insert stuff into, and I want to get frames up in these bad boys. And I only want them inside the frame housing, so I need to call that out with a machine filter upgrade on a router. They'll see this area right here as a placeable slot, and when they do that, it just gets pulled out because the way the logic's made downstairs in the piping system is that if there's items in inventory, it just pipes it out. I suppose I could hit a machine filter on there, but I'd rather do the other way instead of having to, I don't know, fix a symptom rather than fix the root cause, which is the router. But yeah, and I won't focus on bees too much because I'm getting some overwhelming, not really overwhelming, but some feedback saying that bees are boring. So I'll work on other things and stay away from my beloved bees. I did tell those people though that the bee... What? Oh my God. After much sadness and a server rollback later, we finally got the windmill back. I have no idea how it got burnt down. I half suspect a blaze causing it, but I'm not entirely sure. But it's back. And because there's a rollback, I lost all my progress over here, but I spent some time fixing it so that it's a lot cleaner. I had to change the configuration of the spawners on the inside, so now it looks like this. When the spawners were touching down there, it was actually causing all of them to spawn at the same time and quite literally freak the server out. There was spiders like clipping through walls and crap like that. But we got it all cleaned up, so now there's Angry Zombie, Wither Skeleton, Cave Spider, Blaze, Slime, and Zombie Pigman, which spawn over here, which the turtles kill. And once again, I hooked it up the same way I did before. I also replaced them with wool as like, so it was a habit that I used to do with redstone back in the day, because I had a bunch of circuits on my vanilla servers, and I used redstone to indicate that if I broke or I used wool blocks to indicate that if I broke that block, it would break a circuit. But it's all clean now, so that's better. This is back at 30 seconds again, and all of these should be fine. Oh, and also have Enderman and Creeper, courtesy of Heath, which are basically dead drops that go all the way down to near bedrock, and at the bottom I just have these pretty little wood golems picking up everything. So not too bad. And I put all the glass viewer blocks and stuff like that down so that I can see them fall to their deaths. So boom, boom. Whee! They get what they deserve. And then what's going on out here? I also double thicked the walls so they didn't spawn outside, so there's going to be none of that nonsense. Just need to get the enchanting stuff fixed up in here, and then that'll pretty much be good to go. So everything is clean and fixed. And of course, put the covers back on these things, because it's all... Oh god. It's all... And I've screwed up. Yeah, I'm good like that. So it's all cleaned up. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to make this look somewhat pretty, and then come back when I got it done. Because I had to reconfigure the spawners, my tier 5 skeleton soul shard for wither skeletons is now just a regular skeleton one. But what you can do is take this, put it here, take your wither skeleton, put it here, and with a low cost of 11, you can change it back into a tier 5 wither skeleton spawner. At least that happens with this version. I don't know about if that's updated to not do it in the future. It would suck if it didn't. But yeah, now we got that all fixed up. And nice and clean. Got this place designed over here, got all this stuff hooked up over here as well. Just noticed something that irritates me on this side. So I might as well fix that on camera while I can show you guys what happens if you have a little space. Like there's a little buffer between the soul cages and the... Let's pop in here. Alright, so there's a little buffer right there, and that drives me insane, but all I have to do is put a little bit of redstone down. It's good to go. Oh, such an invaluable tool. Portable hole. Anyways, everything is working fine, and also got an enchanting area. So that's all hooked up again, and I added these strips in a square to reduce the gaps in between each of the branded jars, because what is it called? The blazes were shooting through and burning down the wood over here. But I haven't been able to get them to attack yet through here, or at least hit me. They can still see me with like a little bit of gaps, but they haven't been able to hit anything. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing the water kills them as well. But it's working fine. But what I need is spider eyes for those logic matrices. So I'm going to let that run for a while and start working on some red power work for the alvearies and some of the other areas. So I'll be back soon when I have a little bit more progress in that regard. And I turned on a couple other. So I have spider, zombie, pigmen, because we want a little bit more gold. And I got the enderman and creeper going. Oh yeah, that looks so beautiful down there. Oh jeez! Okay, I just soiled myself. Here we go. Got a glass cage of emotion now. Hopefully this time I won't soil myself next time the creeper spawns. As you can see, when they're pulled in, that's on. Off is out. Oh god, that scared me so bad. Everything looks good now. Slightly... No, that's two away. I think it was because it was just one away before a wall and stuff. But everything looks good now. Now the other question is the warehouse able to support that many mob drops? Well, I think it's doing good so far. Could always check the overflow. There we go. That's not going to work. Oh yeah, one other thing that was added. Copes ended up putting the unsorted box over here, and he made it into an applied energistics setup. That way we don't run out of space. But as you can see, all of the unsorted junk is in here. I want that. And this and this. So it's not too bad. Alright, let's see what's overflowing. A little bit. May need to start load balancing that for when I have ridiculous amounts of stuff running at the same time. Do that. Actually, I don't want these. There we go. Or these. Or that. Cool. Go, Genova. Whee! I've now got my machine filters, which is great. I'm only going to do 8 for now, but I have some more Avernum drops cooking up to make myself some rowdy matrices. Blech, I can't talk. Yeah, matrices. But the next step, what I need is a manager. And just thinking about a manager hurts my head for crafting, because it requires this to make a manager. For the sorting machine, you need all of this plus a filter. A filter is made with this and a piston, and there's the recipe for a piston. And on the flip side, you need a regulator, which is made from all of this. Buffers are here, and item detectors are here. And then I have stuff here for working on it. I'm going to use fabricators to do this. So what I'll do now is turn them all back on. And I'll wait before I turn on these side mobobs. Because what's going to happen as soon as I turn them on, all of these are going to start working. So actually, let me go get a lever. Get a lever and a couple pieces of redstone. Actually, I'll just do this. Oh, I gotta make it. Yeah. So now when I slap these down, it'll just start making shit. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, something is stuck somewhere. What is stuck? Who is stuck? Are you stuck? You have 2 stacks of buffers. I didn't math this right. That line's fine, so it's something over here. Oh. So item detectors aren't pulling. Those aren't pulling. So I ran out of materials inside of this fabricator, which sucks. So I need more brass and red dope weavers, which I think I have downstairs. Whee! Brass. Get a couple of those. Don't have many red doped. There we go. What else do I need? And wood. Put that in there, these in there. Oh, it's doing something. Don't know where it got the wood from, but okay. Oh, I think it stole the wood from there. I think that was my problem. Anyways, if I was actually smart enough to configure this correctly, it would have gone smoother. But you get the picture. 47 managers aren't too bad. Isn't too bad? Aren't too bad? It's fine. So now that I got that, what else do I need? Oh, I need to get the power source from the windmill over into the fields over there to power these managers. So that's the next steps. Holy crap. Lightning just struck me. What? Oh, dear lord. If I had a gravity gun on my hotbar at that time, it would have been great. But, whoa, that scared the shit out of me. The windmill is chugging along out there in the background, and I finally have all of the frame supply stuff fixed. So I have machine filters on the routers themselves, which only hits the alvearies. It's got that weird name because it's just stupid. I have these little hatch doors to be good. Down here, if I can get back in the hole, here's the managers, almost full power, and when I get to that point I'll be able to filter them to do what I need them to do. But essentially, what they will do is, if I just supply one frame into... Actually, let's do a closer one, because it'll be easier. I want one frame into here. So now it knows that the inventory that it's facing is empty, so it'll start piping frames towards that area. I need to figure out how to... Oh god. How to get it so it only pipes one at a time, but it'll just bounce back and go back into the case over there, so it's not that bad. Here comes the pipes. Reminds me of Fantasia with the dancing brooms or whatever. And it'll go right up into here, which gets pumped into the alveary frame housings, and now these guys will continuously make oil for as long as I need. Ooh. See, the frames, or the pipes in this, and this whole system's smart enough to do this correctly. What I'll do is I'll start making the, actually, what's going on here? It shouldn't be sucking in that many. Maybe it has some kind of internal buffer, I'm thinking. But I want to pop this over here. I want to see what happens if I put one over here now. See where it pulls from. Oh, it's pulling from there. So each one has its own internal buffer, which is pretty freaking snazzy. I like that. Oh gosh, now I need to eat some more pumpkin pie. It's not... Oh, it is pulling some from there too. I suppose it'll just be good when everything's satiated out here. I'll just figure it out. Probably not doing it the optimal way, but screw it. This works for me. It's not like these frames are hard to come by. Well, proven frames are hard to come by, but it's working fine. Sending frames where they need to go. It's just bouncing back all over. Actually, I wonder what happens if... Oh, goodness. Boop. There we go. Frames are allowed everywhere. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. And now all these frame housings have everything they need to do ultra productions. Anyways, I think this is pretty much going to be a wrapping up point for today. I'm going to continue working on stuff out here in the B area, and then I'll start working on the warehouse again and updating the sorting system to be red power. And I know that'll be a little bit more intelligent than what I have here. I know I'm doing something wrong with the manager, so I just don't know what it is. But if I figure it out between now and when I start recording for the next video, I will most certainly show everybody. Anyways, I've been Azuzu. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Take care.